Hi, everybody. I am here today to talk with you or talk to you about probably one of the easiest, but also number one tools and skills that I teach my clients. Um, and I tell them this, I think it's one of the most powerful tools that I can teach them. I tell them this, but sometimes they seem to forget. And so there has been a request for me to make a quick video on the three jobs of emotions. So let me just do a quick recap. Every emotion that we have has a primary emotion attached to it. So you must first be able to identify the primary emotion to what you are experiencing in order to be able to get to the root of the issue. There are other videos talking about the primary emotions, so you're going to have to go through those on the YouTube channel. Also, find the healthy perspective on emotions video. That's a very helpful one as well. But today we're talking about the three jobs of emotions. Every emotion that you experience brings you number one, information. Information. Emotions are information. Emotions are not facts, they are information. It is your job as the person, as the human, as the one with the intellect, to turn on your intellect, your higher order thinking, and assess where's the information that supports where's the proof, where's the events, the behaviors that supports the information this emotion is bringing me, and where's the information, the behavior, the proof, the events that does not support the emotion, the information the emotion is bringing me. You have to do both. If you do not do that, you will stay stuck in your mind over and over and over and over, because it does not make any sense to spend any time pondering, worrying, thinking over and over on information from a faulty emotion that does not fit the facts and does not make sense. So if the information sadness brings to you, if the information disgust brings to you, there's no facts, actual facts, not opinions, evidence that you can look at to support the information that disgust or sadness or any of the other primary emotions are bringing you, then you can simply dismiss that emotion, throw it in the trash. You do not have to spend any more time on that emotion. A lot of times you'll hear me say, and if you were in a therapy session with me, you might hear me say, just like a return on investment, we do not spend time on emotions that do not return an investment. We do not spend time on thoughts that do not return our investment in them. So getting stuck in thoughts that are not true, getting stuck in thoughts that or emotions that are not true, and there's no facts to support the thoughts, that doesn't make sense. That's not a good use of your time. We would not invest our money into things that don't make time. So let's not let those things take mental space in our mind. Second job of the emotion is to motivate you. Emotions show up as an act now, do something now, get moving, stop doing something, do something different. If you continue to do the same thing over and over and over, and you get the same result over and over and over, the emotion is going to keep showing up because you're not changing. As long as you've checked the facts and the emotion is justified, it's going to keep showing up and it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Why? Because you didn't do something different. Emotions are energy. The energy must be expelled. So the do something could be set a boundary. The do something could be change your methods of how you're interacting with somebody. Maybe you need to advocate for yourself, ask for what you need, stop doing something, maybe stop being overly available to people who are not overly available to you. And maybe that's why anger is showing up, right? So that's the second job. If you ignore the information and you do nothing, the emotion will continue. And the third job of the emotion is to validate something that you already know to be true, something you already know that you should have been doing. It's that gut instinct. It's that, oh, that check, like, I knew that was going to happen and I should have trusted myself. Well, the emotion is showing up to validate, like, yes, you have the right to feel that way. Yes, you have the right to set that boundary. yes, you have the right to do more of this for yourself, and that's totally fine and it's okay. But if you ignore your emotions, you don't check the facts of the emotions, you downplay your emotions, you try to sweep them under a rug, you try to minimize them, um, what do you think happens? It doesn't go away. It doesn't go away at all, because if it's an emotion that's real, that's true, it fits the facts, and you're justified in having that emotion, you have to do something. You have to do something or you will stay stuck. And it's already validating something that you know. We have to do more self validation. So when you agree with the truth, you actually set yourself free, right? When you agree with faulty information, you stay in bondage. So when you agree with faulty emotions and faulty thoughts that are not true and you have no evidence of, you stay stuck. You stay irritable. You stay confused. You stay frustrated. It's time out for that. Free yourself from that. Our goal in therapy is not to get rid of emotions unless they are faulty emotions that do not fit the facts. We throw them in the trash. All other emotions, we listen to them. The goal is to, the goal in therapy is to provide you tools to assist you, come alongside you, partner with you, teach you how to manage things so that when the next time anger shows up, grief shows up, sadness shows up, or whatever emotion shows up, you are able to acknowledge it, go through the 3 jobs, and decrease the length of time that you experience that emotion, the distressing emotion, the intensity of the distress. That is what therapy does. But it doesn't do that if you are not honest with yourself that you're having emotions. It doesn't do that if you're not able to even identify or label correctly your primary emotion. There are 8 primary emotions. All other emotions born out of that are a combination, and those are called secondary emotions. And there's other videos you can check out on that, but I just had to throw that reminder in. So hopefully you find this helpful. The next time you have really intense, strong emotions, listen, check the facts of the information. Ask yourself, what does this emotion want me to do more, less, different? And thirdly, what is this emotion? If it's factual, if the information is factual, what is this emotion validating within me, within myself, that I already know? All right, hopefully that's helpful. Take care till the next video.